Have you ever wondered why understanding women seems as complex as solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded? Quite a puzzling scenario, isn't it? But let's dive in and unravel this enigma. You see, the complexity of understanding women, much like the Rubik's Cube, lies not in the challenge itself, but in the approach we take. Often men view women as a mystery to be solved, a riddle to be unraveled, a code to be cracked. But this perspective could be the very thing that hinders our understanding. Women, like men, are not monolithic. They are individuals with their own thoughts, feelings and experiences. They have dreams to chase, battles to fight and stories to tell. They are not puzzles to be solved, but rather people to be understood. Now, you might be thinking, but why is it that women seem so complex, so elusive? The answer lies in the misconceptions we often nurture. Many men are led to believe that women are a completely different species, that they operate on a different wavelength. But the truth is far simpler. Women, like men, are human beings. They experience the same emotions, face similar challenges, and harbor similar desires. One of the most common misconceptions is that women are inherently unpredictable, that their thoughts and feelings can change on a whim. But isn't that true for all of us? Our thoughts and feelings are influenced by numerous factors, from our environment to our experiences. They are not static, but dynamic, ever-changing. Another misconception is that women are overly emotional, that they let their feelings dictate their actions. But isn't it human to feel, to express our emotions, to let them guide us? It's not a sign of weakness, but of strength, of authenticity. So as we embark on this journey of understanding women, let's shed these misconceptions. Let's not see women as a Rubik's Cube to be solved, but rather as fellow travelers on this journey of life. The truth is, understanding women isn't a Herculean task. It's a matter of perspective. Ever heard of the Stoic philosophy? It's about time we apply it in understanding women. Stoicism, my friends, is an ancient Greek philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as methods of overcoming destructive emotions. And believe it or not, these principles can be incredibly useful when it comes to understanding women. Let's begin with the principle of self-control. Self-control, in the Stoic sense, is about managing our reactions to the world around us. It's about understanding that we cannot control everything, but we can control how we respond to it. When applied to understanding women, self-control means not allowing oneself to be carried away by emotions. It means not reacting impulsively, but instead taking a moment to understand the situation from her perspective. Next up, let's talk about accepting things as they are. This is perhaps one of the most challenging yet rewarding principles of Stoicism. It requires us to accept the world and the people in it as they are, not as we wish them to be. When it comes to women, this means accepting that they have their own thoughts, feelings and desires separate from ours. It means understanding that they're not puzzles to be solved, but individuals to be respected and appreciated for who they truly are. Lastly, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what can be controlled. This means recognizing that while we cannot control how a woman thinks or feels, we can control our actions and attitudes towards her. We can listen, we can empathize, and we can show respect. These are all within our control, and these are the actions that will ultimately lead to a deeper understanding of women. So there you have it. The Stoic philosophy isn't a magic formula for understanding women, but it provides a solid framework for navigating the complexities of interpersonal relationships. It's about developing the capacity to manage our emotions, accept reality, and focus on the things within our control. Remember, the Stoic philosophy isn't about changing women, it's about changing our understanding. Now, let's delve into the art of attraction. What do women find attractive in men? You may think it's all about physical appearance, but that's a common misconception. Sure, physical attraction can play a part, but it's far from the whole picture. Let's start with confidence. Women are drawn to men who are self-assured, who hold their heads high and aren't afraid to take up space. But remember, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is about knowing your worth and not being afraid to express it. Arrogance, on the other hand, is a mask for insecurity. Next up, authenticity. Women appreciate men who are genuine, who aren't afraid to be themselves. Authenticity is about being true to yourself, your beliefs, your values. It's about showing up as you are, without the need for pretense or facade. Authenticity is magnetic because it's rare. In a world full of pretenders, an authentic man stands out. Now let's talk about emotional intelligence. This is a big one. Women are attracted to men who are in tune with their emotions, who can express their feelings openly and honestly. Men who can empathize, who can listen and understand, who aren't afraid to show vulnerability. Emotional intelligence is about recognizing and managing your emotions and understanding the emotions of others. It's about being emotionally present and available. Lastly, let's not forget about ambition. Women appreciate a man with goals, a man who's driven, who's passionate about something. Whether it's your career, a hobby, or a cause you believe in, having a purpose is attractive. It shows that you're motivated, that you're striving for something, that you're not content with just coasting through life. So remember, attraction is not just about having a pretty face or a chiseled body. It's about embodying these qualities: confidence, authenticity, emotional intelligence, ambition. It's about being the best version of yourself. Attraction is more than just a pretty face, it's about the entire package. A good conversation can be the bridge to a woman's heart, but how do we navigate this bridge? Let's delve into it. Picture a conversation not as a competition to be won, but as a dance where the aim is to move in harmony. The first step in this dance is active listening. This isn't just about hearing the words spoken, but truly understanding the thoughts, feelings, and intentions behind them. When you actively listen, you show that you value her words, that her thoughts matter. This fosters a deep sense of respect and appreciation. Next, we have empathy. Not to be confused with sympathy, empathy is about putting yourself in the other person's shoes, feeling what they feel. It's not just about understanding her perspective, but also sharing her emotions. This emotional connection can be a powerful catalyst for deepening your bond. Now let's talk about meaningful communication. It's not just about small talk or discussing the weather. It's about sharing ideas, thoughts, and feelings. It's about unveiling your true self and allowing her to do the same. It's about creating an environment where both of you feel safe to express yourselves freely. Remember, authenticity is key. Don't try to be someone you're not. Authenticity fosters trust, and trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. But what about when things go south? Disagreements are inevitable. They are a part of every meaningful conversation, every meaningful relationship. It's vital to approach disagreements with humility and respect. Rather than trying to win the argument, seek to understand her perspective. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything she says, but try to understand where she's coming from. Show her that even in disagreement, her feelings and thoughts are valid and important. In the grand scheme of things, these tips aren't just about having a conversation, they're about creating a connection, a bond. They're about understanding and being understood, about listening and being heard. They're about fostering a relationship where both of you can grow together. The art of conversation isn't about impressing women, it's about connecting with them. So, what's the key to understanding women? Well, here's the kicker. It's not about decoding a secret language, nor is it about mastering an elusive art. It's about shifting your perspective and adopting a more stoic approach. You see, understanding women, or any human for that matter, is about recognizing that we are all unique individuals with our own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. We are not puzzles to be solved, nor games to be won. We are complex beings deserving of respect and understanding. Now let's take a step back and reflect on what we've discussed so far. We've talked about the importance of a stoic approach. This is not about being stone-faced and unfeeling. On the contrary, stoicism is about understanding our emotions, managing them effectively, and reacting to situations with wisdom and composure. It's about treating women as equals, respecting their autonomy and individuality. We've also delved into the world of attraction. Remember, attraction is not a one-size-fits-all phenomenon. What one woman finds attractive, another might not. It's about authenticity, confidence, and respect. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and respecting her comfort in hers. And then there's the art of conversation. Effective communication is the foundation of understanding. It's about active listening, showing empathy, and responding thoughtfully. It's about creating a safe space for open dialogue, where both parties feel heard and respected. So, the key to understanding women is not a secret code or a magic trick. It's a shift in perspective, a Stoic approach, understanding attraction, and mastering the art of conversation. It's about seeing women as equals, as individuals with their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. I hope this video has given you a fresh perspective on understanding women. Remember, it's not about winning a game, it's about building a connection. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support the channel.